Hi, welcome to Escape Lookout Games, formerly known as Beaufort Escape Room. I want to thank you all for coming today. It really means a lot. My name is Jonathan Edwards. I am the owner and a co-designer and builder of the escape room you're about to play, Blackbeard's Quest: The Last Days of Charles Vane. This has been a huge success for us. Many people over the years have enjoyed it, and we've just recently updated it, changed some puzzles around, and added to it as well. And also, it makes it a more approachable experience for everybody. So I want to thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you haven't had a chance, we have a new room that just opened, Madness Out of Time, based on H.P. Lovecraft's novel, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. Now, first, we got a little rules to go over, just a little bit of a briefing. First off, this is a game, and for a game to have fun, you got to be safe. So, safety first. The door that you came in from, that's the emergency exit. If you need to leave the room at any time, you can do so. Our door is never locked. If you need to take a phone call or it's an emergency or whatever, just please exit and make use of that. If you could also, though, keep in mind not to take anything by accident outside of the room. That should stay in the room. Now, with that being said, the time is going to keep going for the other participants in the room, so keep that in mind as well. You're going to be monitored by our game masters that you just met, sight and sound. They can see you, they can hear you, so if you need anything, they're going to be right there. Now, this is a game of brains over brawn, so you don't need to use your muscles, you don't need to use your strength or your height. Please don't move any furniture. There's no furniture that needs to be moved, and there is a particular net that's hanging about right here. This is part of Vane's puzzles that he did for Blackbeard, so they need to all be solved. On that net, you'll see a rope, and that rope will have a lock on it. So to get that chest down, please open that lock and don't just try to bat it over the top. Now, we ask that you don't force anything open. We do have several locks. With our locks, it's a one key per lock situation. So it could mean a physical key, a word, a combination, and when you're done with that, and when you open that lock, you can go ahead and put it aside. You're not going to need that any longer. Now, we do have one lock that could be a little challenging to some. This is a directional lock. A lot of people may not have seen this. First thing you want to do when you see a directional lock is you want to clear the combination. To do so, you want to bump the top 2 or 3 times, and this clears out any previous combination that might still be in that lock. And then, if it's a combination of left, down, up, when you get that, you want to pull straight down, and it should open if you have the correct combination. If not, you want to go ahead and reset that lock by bumping it 2 or 3 times. Now, we have a lot of things going on in the room, some antiques, some things that are fragile. So for the purpose of preservation, but also to keep those things in the room, we do have some colored dot stickers. If you see a sticker that is a colored dot on something, it just means that it's part of the aesthetics. It doesn't need to be moved. Please don't take it down or lift it or twist it. And also, very important, always, never stick your hand into a cannon. Keep that in mind. Now, we do have a lock, which our game masters can show you inside of the room. It's going to look like a turtle. It's not meant to be a puzzle, but it could be challenging. When you turn the key, you might notice that that turtle's head will move to the side, and that's how you open that lock. Now, you're going to be monitored at all times by Lord Poseidon. Lord Poseidon is there to help you, and to summon Lord Poseidon, your game master will show you when you get in the room, but you're going to see his head, his effigy, and it's going to be this big door knocker. To summon him, you just want to go one time, boom, to summon him. Now, that will summon a clue. We have 3 clues that we give you, and we hope that within those clues you can make it out in time. But we're on your side. We want you to finish, and if you need to use any more clues, your clues can be unlimited. But to make the leaderboard, we say 3 or less. If you beat the game, we'll take that time, and any clue that you've used, it adds 5 minutes to that. Like I said, please don't not finish the room when something could just be a clue away. And with also that being said, make sure everyone agrees on a clue, because this could be a competitive type situation and it's a game. So everybody come in accordance and say, hey, we need a clue, and then just use that knocker, and Lord Poseidon will give you a clue. He'll give you a clue in a whisper. You'll hear that. The reason why he whispers, if he speaks any louder, your mortal heads would just explode. So when you hear that, you want to go to the screen, the veil between life and death. That screen will present his words that you'll need, and it also presents the time that you have left to finish all of Vane's puzzles in order to get the Blackbeard, maybe. Now, sometimes you'll hear something, you'll hear a whisper or something like that. That could mean a nudge. A nudge is free. That means your game master is just trying to help you along. It's not a clue, it doesn't count against you, and it won't be a big spoiler. It just trying to get you back on the right track. Now, few tips. If this is your first room, or if you're experienced, you know what I'm talking about. First thing you want to do when you go into an escape room is you want to do a light, gentle ransack of the place. If you see a drawer, make sure you open all those drawers. If you see anything that can be open, boxes or whatever, open those things. If you see locks, go ahead and identify it. Hey, we need a 3-digit combination here, 4-digit over here, word. Communicate. If you're working on something and you find a puzzle piece, go ahead and say, hey, I found this, because somebody else might have that missing puzzle piece that you have as well. So you just want to work together as a team. You're all in it together, and you're all trying to beat the objective within the hour. Now, with that, I want to thank you again for coming here to Beaufort and playing the last days of Charles Vane. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been just a very great experience, and we're going to be retiring this soon, so I'm glad you got a chance to play, and thank you once again. Enjoy.